So I'm extremely late with this stream. I had no recollection of the time. Because I went without sleep for 48 hours. I took a big nap today. I slept somewhat okay last night, but I did not sleep Friday night, Saturday night. Sunday night, I slept okay. My goodness. Alright, so I'm going to start a playthrough of BioShock. I've streamed this on Twitch at one point or another. It must have been so long ago, but I obviously gotta turn down the audio. But yeah, I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock and I start my stream at 7. So I'm entirely, completely late. Because I must have been talking to my friend Vanessa longer than I normally do. And then I got home and I talked to my aunt for maybe like 10 minutes or something. But yeah, no idea. I thought it was near streaming time. Alright, so let's check out. Let's check out the audio because I can already tell it is too loud. Brightness, we'll keep it there. Audio. Let's do 5, 4. Even that seems pretty high. Let's go with 3, 2, 1, 5, 4. Apply. New game. New game plus, huh? Sure. New game plus. I don't know if I've done that. You can start a new game with your character data, weapons, inventory, research, etc. carried over from your last completed game. These stats will activate when you reach the medical pavilion. Meh, let's just go straight off the bat now. I don't need to do a new game plus. But yeah, totally lost track of time. What concert did you see?
They told me. Son, you're special.
Or I should say,
you were born to do great things.
What band did you see? Question mark.
You know what?
And thank you. Period.
They were right.
Don't let me keep you, period. Enjoy your dreams. Yeah, I had no freaking clue. And I did laundry late too, so I'm going to have to remember to put my clothes in the dryer before I go to bed. Because otherwise I won't have work clothes for tomorrow. Well, I never noticed that. What is that? Ouchie. I go over to the plane. No, it won't let me. What's that? Oh yeah, this is probably where I go, right? Let's take a swim over here. I wonder how far I can go. I've never checked this before. Before it's like, no, that's not where you... Yep. They're like, this isn't where you go, buddy. Forgive me, I've never done that before, so figured I might as well. And I should check the audio of the video game. I get paranoid about that, so let me check real quick. Do. Yep, sounds like a video game to me. Oh my goodness. No gods or kings, only man. Yeah, that's gonna work out just nice. In what country is there a place for people like me? Obviously no country, since you submerge yourself into the ocean. The bottom of the ocean, darling. I wonder if the audio is too low. Oh. Oh.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Yeah, it might be too quiet, so let's bump it up. 2, 3, 2, 7, maybe?
Plane crash. Here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it? I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicers
Yeah,
are
be
coming.
quick about it.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know someone's even coming? Because we got a bathysphere on the way down. That means we've got company.
Yeah, this game is one of my favorites, like Splinter Cell, Resident Evil, BioShock, most definitely. Call of Duty is not in my favorite list, no.
Just one more minute. The sphere. The sphere's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
No trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just give me my gun.
Shit. Fucking evil bitch.
Is it someone new?
Is it someone new? Yeah, you need to lay off the drugs. Yeah, lay off the drugs. Shit.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Would you kindly? Because nothing happens unless you do that. Because that's how games are sometimes. Like,
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
I'll wrap you in a sheet. Really? You want to tuck me in? Oh, snap. You want to tuck me in?
Just a bit further.
What's up?
How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something?
Would you
Bloody splicers
kindly?
sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Would you kindly? Slap. Don't be throwing shit at me.
I didn't.
What's up, bitch? Slap you. These people are so addicted to drugs, it's like crazy. That's why everybody down here is all nutso. They need their fix. 1946. Well, hello, darling. Oh yeah, I didn't even check to see if YouTube and whatever is okay.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
YouTube says excellent. I already know what Twitch is gonna say.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Hear that? Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating in the briny.
In the briny? Look, Mr. Bubbles.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright.
I know he'll be an angel soon. Wasn't Mr. Bubbles like Michael Jackson's pet monkey? Or is that just something I know from The Simpsons?
Alright, boyo. First time plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
I guess you kind of just like made me do it. Well, not really, but it's like basically the game won't progress unless you do it. Boyo. The Irish or something? He's like, boyo. Boyo, boyo. Open. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. A dead cat! Slap, slap. Oh, I saw you, bitch. I'm gonna slap you.
Remember, the 1-2 punch!
Yeah. The 1-2 punch. Zap you, bitch. Oh, was that just a corpse? I zapped a corpse for some reason. Ooh, they're cooking me up. Good, give me that. I did put it on easy. What, bitch? Yeah, they're hooking me up big time. What? What? I gotta go. Zap you, bitch. You gotta be rich down here to meet a lady. Well, fuck that shit. Women can kiss my ass. I mean, I got lady friends, but I ain't fucking dating no lady. Fuck that shit. I hope my daughters don't end up being like the typical female.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But The splicers have cut me off from them.
manipulative
If you can reach
and
them in
controlling.
Neptune's bounty, then
I
maybe
really
you'll
hope my
maybe-
daughters don't end up being like that.
I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
You didn't say. You didn't say, would you kindly?
This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet?
Zap you, bitch!
Plasmids changed
Bam!
everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
She was like talking to that gun like it was a baby. You are a messed up lady. Give you some brain damage. Yeah, this game came out, oh, I don't know, 20 years ago? Fantastic video game. Fucking exceptional. Somebody chatting over here? I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Charlie! Charlie! It's not Charlie, it's me. Charlie. Drop it like it's hot. Give me all that money. Give me your money. I don't need no alcohol. It fucks you up in this game. I like real alcohol.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Yeah, get him good. Alright. Left. You got double time.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink.
Yeah, have another drink.
Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
Bitch. I saw you, bitch. Who's in here?
Too spiced up. Too spiced up. Nobody's gonna want it.
I saw you. Slap you.
Careful now. thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture.
Obviously.
Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Well, I'm not gonna play till 10. You're fucked, buddy. Sucks to you. Oh my gosh. You are done.
That's the big daddy. She got it.
There's a big daddy. I want me a big daddy. Like, play it.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here in Boston to go behind the scenes to hear some untold stories about the making of BioShock with Ken Levine and Sean Robertson.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just squishing my belly. Squish, 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 squish my belly.
Let's talk a bit about the theme and setting of BioShock Rapture. And I think a lot of people, when they played the game for the first time, Ken, they wondered, how did you even dream up this place? And I know you said publicly before that part of the reason you sort of, what led you to Rapture was this idea of fully simulating a place. Tell us about that sort of idea and the frustrations you had with other games where you sort of hit a bound.
I think our philosophy was always to do what we were doing 100% rather than try to do something bigger and do it 50% or 40%. So one of the ideas of, and this sort of came from System Shock 2 as well, where you focus on an area that you can really bring to life and you kind of eliminate the questions of, well, why can't I go over the bridge to New Jersey? So we were able to really make a place, I think, that felt believable and real, even though in actuality it was really quite limited. But we just sort of dressed it with all these buildings outside that were all, were all basically glorified fakes. Let the story drive what we needed to show rather than some kind of like predetermined map which we sat down, which is a little different than like System Shock 2, where we actually mapped a spaceship out deck by deck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the philosophy felt a little different there, because you want to feel like a real spaceship that was sort of stacked on top of each other. Rapture was free to sprawl across the ocean floor.
Although you guys originally, Sean, were talking about doing this game on a sort of spaceship again, right?
Yeah, when we first started talking about what the spiritual successor to System Shock 2 was going to be, Spaceship came up, but again, we wanted a limited environment, and we didn't necessarily want to do Spaceship again. And our first actual exploration of this space was underwater, but ultimately ended up looking like a spaceship. It just happened to have a couple of seaweed fronds outside. And that started to push us towards what artistic statement that we wanted to make this look different, and what rules we were going to set for the world. How at every turn we were going to try to remind the player that they were in fact underwater and that this wasn't a spaceship.
And how, like, underwater, we obviously know you did underwater, then sitting in the sky, like, where did you come with the idea of, like, doing this underwater?
I think there was probably a conversation. It's like, well, what kind of places could be cut off from other places?
Yeah.
Like, well, spaceship, summer camp, any island notion, right? Something that's cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So you never felt like you should be able to go over that bridge to New Jersey.
I don't want to apply some deep and meaningful conversation. I think it was one of those ideas that you just kind of say, and then everybody's, that sounds cool, let's try that. Let's go for it.
And I think it lended itself to having very nice views out the window without having to build an insane amount of unique assets.
Right.
By today's standards, we still were a small team back then. And there's an expectation that because you're underwater, the view distances are going to be short, so you can really kind of fade out into the fog at a short distance and not have the expectation that, why can't I see forever? So there's a lot of limitations in a good way that we put on ourselves by being underwater, as opposed to like if you're on a cruise ship, then you'd expect to see across the water and we'd have to deal with that. Same thing with an island.
Or
then
a
you have
city
outdoor
in the sky. Where
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a lot more complicated, yeah.
So you came up with the idea of let's do this underwater, let's do this sort of isolated place. Then you had to answer the question of, why would someone build this? Is that sort of how it worked, sort of order of operations? You then had to come up with a story to explain?
Yeah, I think we wanted a very believable reason why they'd be there. And sort of the necessary isolation of the place sort of led to, well, what kind of person would want to do this? And I wasn't even particularly aware of the sort of political implications of what I was reading, but I've been reading, I had read The Fountainhead. Right. By Ayn Rand, and I mostly thought it was an interesting story. Like, I didn't realize that people were sort of basing their sort of political lives around it, because I wasn't that tuned in to that stuff at that point. And so, but I love the dialogue and the kind of speechifying in it, because you can see a video game character speaking with that kind of certainty and that kind of confident philosophy. It just seemed like a natural kind of thing to apply to this place, and so it just sort of all came together as a sort of who is the guy who would do this? Well, that character. It was sort of this amalgamation of characters from Ayn Rand's books and Ayn Rand herself. This sort of idealistic person who says, well, the only way to do this is to separate from the rest of the world, and that led to Andrew Ryan.
I am Andrew Ryan.
Yeah.
And I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
I can see that.
No, says the man in Washington. It belongs
I
to
mean, you
the
could go to your
No,
own
says the man
country.
in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone.
But the only thing
knew
out there would probably
from a
be
technical
past
standpoint that we
Antarctica.
wanted isolation. We also knew to sell it, we needed a compelling storyline, a backstory that why would this place exist? Otherwise, how are we going to make Rapture feel like it's lived in if we don't have the reason for it to be there? So once we decided on the underwater location and then the closed off spaces, that objectivist story kind of came in and made the art stronger and made the level design stronger, because we could feed back into that loop.
And I think that's why we had to have sort of Andrew Ryan's pitch right at the beginning of the game. We wanted people to understand why somebody would go there. And so he makes this very personal one-to-one pitch to the gamer, but also that was the pitch he'd make to people, which was, there's a place that you can be free of all these things, where you can not be sort of put upon by the government and not be afraid of nuclear war and not be afraid of all these other things that will plague you on the surface. We wanted that pitch to sort of resonate and make sense, because that's otherwise by the time you got there you'd be like, well, this place is just fantasy, nobody would ever come here. And that the beauty of the place also was also tied into that. It had to be a very attractive proposition, or people who would believe that people would go leave their lives and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sure in some ways you had to convince the team and enroll them in your sort of vision of who this character was going to be and what the setting was going to be. How did that work, Sean? I mean, did Ken come in and say, hey, I've been reading these books, and I think we could sort of...
I believe he just came in one day on a horse and said, Ayn Rand, everybody read The Fountainhead.
Exactly. I bought 30 copies of it.
Yeah, I think,
Here's a 2,000-page book or something.
Yeah.
Go read it.
I mean, really, it was more organic. Like I
2,000
said, we
pages,
knew that we
damn.
had this location, and you struggle to fill it with stories, and you struggle to find meaning of why does this place exist? What's my motivation? And as Ken started to explore Ayn Rand a little more and started talking to us about it, and we were having that conversation, and it's like, oh, this could totally work. Like, this is exciting. Like, this is something that really hasn't been done in a video game before. And if we had flipped it and come up with the idea first before the location, I don't think we would have really been that excited about it. But we had a location, and now we're trying to fill it with that story. And because of the order of operation there, you start to get excited, like, oh, I could totally make this work. This is going to really make it feel like a lived-in space.
As you think of sort of the setting, and you think of maybe a character or something, was there a moment that you think back, it's like, oh, like right then and there, like I got excited when you attached the Ayn Rand
For me,
stuff
it was
to
going to Rockefeller Center and seeing the visual.
I'm going
So,
to check
it's
the
always sort of
washer
cool,
and see if I need to
wife and
put
I
my
were in New
clothes
York,
in
we
the
went to
dryer.
Rockefeller Center, which was, if you go to Rockefeller Center, it basically looks exactly like Rapture. It's
Yeah.
because every building, you're sort of encircled. It's this block in New York, or couple
And
blocks in
again,
New
it
York,
fucked
where
up the
Radio
green
City Music
screen.
Hall is, and
Fucking
30 Rock Mountain
OBS with their
Plaza, where you see
bullshit.
that show 30 Rock, and the ice skating rink, and where they put the Christmas tree, and it's this very iconic location. But what's cool about it, it's all one. Unlike the rest of the city, everywhere you look, it's one architectural style. It's Art Deco, and it's very iconic Art Deco. And my wife and I were there, and we were sort of working on the game, and we didn't have a visual style. And all of a sudden, I started looking around, and I said, "Oh, this could be a visual for the game." Also, the geometry of it was actually quite conducive to making a video game because it wasn't overly complicated geometry. Art Deco is quite
Bold and simple.
bold and geometric, yeah, and simple. And so my wife and I bought a couple of tourist cameras before. This was before iPhone
Right,
cameras,
exactly.
you know.
Throwaway cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, throwaway cameras, those little Kodak things, and we just started photographing doorknobs and light fixtures, and just sort of developed the photos. Remember that? Brought them in and said,
Come to the office. Here's a stack of
here's
stuff.
a
Sean,
stack of
take a
photos.
look.
I'll see you guys in a couple of years. Go make this.
City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
So you had kind of a theme. You came up with an art style, some of the iconic characters, and then you really had to build the narrative around it. And you've talked about a lot of the themes in the game, and greed, jealousy, sex, violence, all the things that sort of drive us or what destroy us. And that was something I think that as you thought about the story of the game, you wanted to, I'm sure, reflect some of those, right? Because I think people love the characters. It's sort of flawed in a way, and this is a world which is its own little microcosm, but had a lot of tension inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, the character of Ryan was sort of, he's basically invisible through most of the game, right? Except for a very small portion. But he's very present because he exists, the city is him, right? It's such a representation of him. We never want to cut away to a cutscene where you saw Andrew Ryan, planning and scheming. We wanted him to be very present without actually being present. But once you had Ryan, and once you had his desire to protect this vision of his, you just had to then come up with the characters who'd be arrayed in opposition to him. So we had this character, the Big Daddy, and then eventually the character of the Little Sister. And so characters like Tenenbaum came along, here's a person who's in opposition to him for this reason. And then you have, for more noble reasons. And then you have a character like Atlas, who's much more cynical opposition. Once we had all those characters arrayed, we're like, well, who are you? And you ended up being a sort of a pawn in the middle of all this opposition to Ryan. We just kept sort of homing in on that theme and making sure that you weren't, eventually figuring out that you couldn't just be here by an accident, that you're an integral part of this story, even though you don't know you're an integral part of this story. You think you're just there by happenstance.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Yeah, so fucking stupid. Perfect timing. Because the washer was done. I put all my clothes in the dryer. I come back. I fix the fucking OBS, which it seems as though that's going to happen every single fucking time now. Such a joy, such a pleasure. But I can't really complain considering, yes, OBS is free as all get out. It's free, free, free. Yo, Papa Sponge. Oh my gosh, you've been subscribed to me for like ever. What a legendary algorithm pull. I haven't seen your name in years. Yeah. Or memory unlocked. How have you been, Papa Sponge? And why are you still subscribed to me? Because you subscribed and I haven't heard from you for like fucking forever. I mean, not trying to be rude or anything, I'm just saying. I guess that's how it goes in some cases. Oh, darling! Darling! Yeah, you were... Yeah, you were one of my earliest subscribers for sure.
Don't fucking judge me.
Come over here! That's what I thought. Slap, slap!
Stop laughing at me.
I'm gonna zap you. You got zapped. I'm gonna save it. So I played this like 4 years ago almost. My goodness. My goodness. And that's why they asked if I want to do a new game plus. But I'm doing a new game. Nothing fancy, you know. So Papa Sponge, do you do YouTube in the sense of trying to get subscribers, making content, whatever? Oops, I just drank a whole bunch of alcohol, which I didn't want to do. You haven't uploaded in 10 years? I hear you. Like, I started my YouTube channel more than 10 years ago. If it was good to go anywhere, it would have gone somewhere by now. But basically, I stream for fun. It's nice when people talk to me. I honestly don't expect my channel to go anywhere. But it is fun to chat when people pop in, so I'll admit it. That's basically why I do it. I would have given up a long time ago if I was thinking.
Security alert in progress.
Oh, have any of my videos been removed? Not that I know of. I have deleted some over the time. Zap you bitches! Zap you again. No, I'm pretty sure YouTube has not removed any of my videos. I was the one that deleted them. Bitch! Zap you out!
It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Found him! Damn it! They shut off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go!
Oh shit. Fireballs? Well, I want to check out these bodies and get their shit.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped!
Does it tell you when and how long I've been subscribed? No, I don't think so. Because I know there's a way to check your subscribers, but I don't think it says that. Actually, it goes in order of who subscribed first, if that's what you want to know. Let me take a look.
And with that,
See if I can figure that out. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Back away. Not today. Alright, so subscribers. Okay, how do I do that? Get out? Okay, I'm going. Adios, y'all. So let's see. See all. No, no, no. Last 90 days. Let's do lifetime. Date subscribed. Alright, yeah, you are. Yeah, you're on the second page. So when I started this channel, you were soon. You were soon after one, like, I think in a line of maybe 20. So yeah, well, thank you, Sponge. I mean, Papa, if you want to definitely, if you don't watch my channel, you know, fucking unsubscribe, because why be subscribed to somebody you're not watching? I recently unsubscribed to everybody that I'm watching because I literally do not watch YouTube anymore.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Three things. Free markets, free will, and free men.
Too introverted for anyone to notice.
Too introverted for anybody to notice, darling.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue
You're a
was gone,
slave to the algorithm.
he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than
I don't know exactly what that means, Papa.
He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
You're a slave to the algorithm.
Oh, he's terribly funny.
What did they tell me to do? There is an emergency access route near the entrance to the medical pavilion. Use this emergency bathysphere to reach Neptune's bounty. So go to the entrance to the medical pavilion, which is over here. Hey, darling, oh my goodness, so lovely. How dare you? Tells me what I want to watch. I don't question it anymore. You're letting a robot tell you what to do? Let me in here. How do I get in there? I don't remember. Let's go downstairs. Darling, I love it, darling. Alright, I think I remember this. No, darling, I meant this. Oh, here we go, darling. Oh my goodness, darling, right? Oh wait, we need to do... Yeah, let's do it. Finished. Oh, darling, you shouldn't have. Darling.
She didn't fit in any. You won't be in any more trouble.
Keep away from my patient!
Give those back to me, you horrid person!
News or repair videos. Interesting.
I need it now.
Zap you, bitch. Slap.
Horrid go, but I'm keeping everything.
Everything. Where'd you go? Zap you. Give me that pistol. Do I go in there, or what do I do? Okay, I press the button, maybe.
Security alert is in progress.
He's terribly.
Slap you, bitch!
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind. And frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Access denied. New goal. Get the key from Steinman. Steinman, darling.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away.
Okay, so the whole no wife, happy life is... I recently got a divorce, and I am a million times happier than I used to be. Like, I would never want anybody to get married. To be honest, I think marriage is a total sham. Like, seriously, like, to the point where it will just fuck you up financially and emotionally, and it just fucks you up, right? If you love somebody, be with that person. Was that Jen? No. The name of my partner was not Jen, no. But yeah, I think if you are interested in somebody, you're in love with somebody, date, you know, be with each other, yeah, go for it. But do not get married. Do not get into a legal contract to where you have to go through the court to be separated and not married. I don't believe in marriage at this point. I think marriage is a fucking hoax. I think it's all about feeding the government more money, which I had to. I had to pay the government money to leave the person that I was not in love with anymore. So I think marriage is a fucking... It's a fucking stupid joke. It's a fucking joke.
Shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the...
Now you've run the monkey cage. Here they come.
Go and run! That's all your time is good for! Here now! Stop wasting my time, you horrid monster!
Yeah, things are much better. Oh my gosh. Can I just zap you until you go down? I guess not. Slap! 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 Yeah, life does fuck up sometimes. But, I mean, it was my choice. I was the one that wanted to get married. I asked her to marry me. We were married for 17 years. We were probably happily married maybe 4 years. But yeah, I was in a miserable, ridiculously long relationship for the longest time. And that's why I don't encourage anybody to get married. I think marriage is a fucking joke. If you love somebody, be in love. But don't get a legal contract saying you have to be with that person for the rest of your life. That's fucking stupid. That is a fucking stupid idea. That is the stupidest idea I've ever seen in my life. Hello, darling. I'm gonna stab you.
I feel so great. I'm
My gosh, how many are there? Nowadays, I guess meeting new people. Like, I'm starting my new life. Meeting new people, doing new stuff.
Too introverted for anyone to notice.
Who's talking now?
It's not like those people.
Yeah, I mean, not much. Haven't been doing much that's new, but I've been trying to get out and do things and whatnot. What you been up to? I'm probably going to be done with this stream in like 5 minutes. Because I started my stream late, but I am fucking tired and...
You promised me pretty, Steinman. You promised me pretty. Now look at
You promised me pretty.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Follow the blood, darling.
Adam presents new problems for the profession. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a ward or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then. When we took what we got, but with Adam, the flesh becomes
So you're
clay.
promoted recently?
What
That's
excuse
cool.
do we have not to sculpt and sculpt?
Remember, all them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolt.
But I'm keeping everything. Everything!
I'm keeping everything. Everything! These people are so funny. They're so messed up on drugs and shit. They're hilarious.
Come on. Is
Come
that
on,
someone
darling.
wrong?
I see you, bitch. What? You want some?
Tell the minister he'll just have to wait. It's my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, that is an absolutely magnificent game if you've never played it. It's from House Marquee. It's only on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. You can play it on the PlayStation 5, however, it does glitch out. There wasn't a time that I played it on the PlayStation 5 where it didn't glitch out. So if I were you, if you got a PlayStation 4 and you're curious on buying it, I'd play it on the PlayStation 4.
Transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free. The farmer to feed them out of charity.
Yeah, it's the same as my YouTube channel.
Who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his
Hi,
grotesque
Chihuahua.
amusement.
Oh my gosh, I need help. How do I do that? First aid? Okay. Give me that. Because I got a machine gun, don't I? I do, yo. I forgot about that. Who's laughing at me? I heard somebody laughing. Probably in here somewhere, I just don't know where.
They Bring a picnic lunch and we'll make it.
Bitch! I might be blind, but I don't see it listed. I wonder if I have it hidden somehow. Maybe there's a space. Maybe there's no space. I don't know how you searched it, but there might be a space, there might not be a space. Let me see. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a space. The mechanical poetry, but just, yeah, with a space. I don't know if I have my settings to the point where people can't find me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Papa. I don't know how to help you. Because I don't know if I have my settings to where people can't search me or not. I don't know for sure. User settings. Accessibility. Yeah, I can't tell if I have that setting enabled or something. All good. The number 7. I was looking for a link to a Discord group. I just realized you meant that's your username. It's just mechanical poetry on Discord. I've got my cousin and a friend of mine that lives in a different state, and that's the only people I've got on Discord at the moment. Well, I'm going to save it and call it good. I want to watch me some Archer, some cartoons, and go to bed. So thank you, Papa Sponge, for chatting. That's pretty bodacious. Because I don't think I have talked to you on a live stream or in quite some time. Yeah, keep an eye out if you don't mind. That'd be cool because I enjoyed this conversation. That was awesome. I don't typically play multiplayer games, but I am thinking I might do that eventually. Just kind of like do something I normally wouldn't do because that is something I don't normally do anymore. Let's play games online. Hey, if you want to play games and stream, that'd be cool. I'd be down with that too. But I can't play on Papa. I can't play on anything besides Steam or Ubisoft Connect, the free shit, because I don't pay for PlayStation or Xbox. So just so you know, if you wanted to play online, I can't play on PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo, especially Nintendo, because I don't even have a Nintendo. Steam and Ubi, yeah, because I got on Ubi I got Ghost Recon, Wildlands. I got the shit. I forgot the other one, but it's the more recent, or it's the one after Wildlands. But yeah, I got a few games. I got the Division. So, and then I got a whole bunch of games on Steam, like Left 4 Dead. So, Wild Cards just had a big update. Or Wildlands? Or what is it called? Wildlands, yeah. So it just had a big update, huh? But if you have that, yeah, we could play that. We could just talk about it on Discord and see what games we could play, for sure. I'm down. All right, Papa. I am going to let you go. Thank you for joining the stream and chatting. I appreciate it. So, yep. Yeah, you have a good night as well. Hate is of many, love is of many more. Adios.